Hello again, it's Noob, and in front of us are two disc padlocks from mr.NO. In fact, mr.NO, the lock company, contacted me to ask whether I would review their padlocks, and I said yes, send me one of each. In fact, you might have seen my video on the quite surprising laminated padlocks in their range. I actually quite like them for what they were. Go check out that video, please. So, these do look the same, but they're not. You have two 70mm disc padlocks, of course, but this DE70, which is $12 or £9, has a removable key in the locked open position for convenience. What that means is when you unlock it, you can remove the key. It's not key retaining. That does lower the security because quite often you remember when you've left your keys in the lock because you can't remove them, and you are less prone to leaving the lock open. But it is convenient to be able to do that on occasion because these are quite big. You don't always stuck to your keys, so it depends on what your need is, I guess. Just to say that these are a US company, so I don't know if they ship to the UK, so please do check out the link in the description and see for yourself. This is the DS70, and this is the double security. I imagine that's what the DS stands for. And this one, I believe, retains the key in the lock, and it's a little bit more expensive at $14, or about £10.65, or thereabouts. Okay, see if there's anything, so stainless steel, anything else, anti-pick, 5-pin brass tumbler, hardened steel shackle, deep welding technology for strength and endurance. So I guess that means that it's the seams welded all the way around nicely. So that's good. I quite like these disc padlocks because they're quite adverse to physical attacks. This is anti-pick dual 6-pin plus 1 side pin solid brass tumbler for added security. That's kind of cool. A little side pin, huh? I'm interested about that. Deep welding technology. Yeah, okay, so this one has a side pin, it looks like. How exciting. Can't wait to have a look. All right, let's get into these and explore them. We are out of the packets. First impressions, this is the DE70. Feels, it's got a nice bit of grease on it, but that's not a bad thing. Feels chunky, feels solid. I quite like that. A 5-pin core, let's have a look on this one. And is it, yep, you can remove the key on the DE70 in the open position like that. There you go, which means it must have another Bible here to allow the pins to retract into when I put the actual key in. So it's got a double set of driver pins, I imagine. Kind of cool, I like that. Okay, again, nice bit of branding on there with the mr.NO. Yeah, feels good, feels good. Okay, let's throw in a bit of, let's have a look at that keyway. Pretty small keyway. The bitting is reasonable for the size of the keyway. It's not massively extreme, but I think we can get in there if I am lucky. Obviously tensioning this in hand is always going to be a pain with these type of lock, but we'll try our best. Middle finger tensioning. Okay, we'll go with that. 3, 2, 1. Little click on 4 there. I can feel 5. There we go. That's a more positive click on 3. I think 5 is hard to get under, so I'm going to try and wiggle my pick under. See if I can just get under it. There we go, I think I got it. Back to 3. 2. 5. feel we're getting into a false set now. And we're open. There we go. Do you know what? That was reasonably hard to get through that small keyway without oversetting those pins. And as you can see, I won't be able to turn it back unless I pick it, because now the key pins are at the shear line in the second Bible, which is on the inside. Kind of cool. So we need to get the keys and lock it back up. Okay. Now on to the DS70, and this one apparently has a side pin. In fact, it looks like there is an extra chamber, a small one, at the side, so maybe that's a difference. So we have to try to pick a pin on the side here. I like that. It feels the same as the other one, nice and chunky, nice and thick. Feels pretty good for what it is. The bitting on this one, a bit more extreme, would you say? Yeah, a lot more extreme on that. So it's kind of cool. Okay, should I do top of the keyway tensioning, I think? There we go. Yeah, I can get top of the keyway on this lock. Okay, so just wiggle my pick round. Oh, 3, 2, back to the back, 5. Oh, overset 4. 4 now. Nothing on, definitely nothing on 1. Okay, let's keep going through. Oh, little click on 2 there, but did I overset 1 slightly? Yes, I did. Ah, but we got an open. I must have picked the side pin at the same time. So imagine it's like a standard pin or something. I managed to just pick it. There you go, locks. And this one, yeah, it doesn't lock back up when you unlock it. So there we go. But it should therefore be key retaining. Let's try that out. If we put the key in. Yeah, key retaining. So kind of cool with that extra little pin. I'm not sure it really held me up in terms of picking it, but it's a nice feature to have. I like the extreme bitting on these. I could certainly feel that pin 1 was easily overset, so that's exactly what that low bitting is for. So yeah, pretty cool. In fact, I think that would be a pretty hard lock to rake considering its bitting. In terms of the bitting of this one, I think it's possible we might be able to rake a lock like this, so I think it's probably worth giving it a try. What should I use? I'm going to try and use this rake here. Extreme light tension. Oh, and we're open. So yeah, it is a bit more susceptible to raking. It just goes to show, doesn't it, that, you know, if you're going to buy a lock, look at the keys, look at the more extreme bitting, see how much more different it is in terms of holding up to raking. Just to prove that point, we're going to just use the same rake in this, and I'll be extraordinarily surprised if in the same amount of time we get anything more than maybe a full set. And even then, I'm not really feeling much going on here. Yeah, I think we just hit a full set. There you go. You see it's different now. Just go back in. Yes, it's locking up. It's I mean, it's doing its job. Frankly, yeah, no, we're not going to get anywhere with that. Just goes to show that, just, you know, look at your keys if you can before you buy your locks, and get the ones with the more extreme bitting. It's just going to be more secure against things like raking attacks and picking attacks. Overall, what do I think to these locks? I actually really like them. I think they are really good value for what they are. They seem solid. They seem to be built well. I like the features that they have. I like the the difference between being able to remove your key and key retaining. I like the extra little side pin, even though I didn't really feel it held me back in terms of picking it. Maybe I was just lucky with the bitting or the pick on that one. So again, I still like the feature. So I think for your $12 and your $14, you're not going to go too far wrong for this kind of lock for, again, a low security application. These aren't high security locks, but they'll certainly get you by in a low security application. And these disc locks are particularly good against physical attacks, just through the way that the shackle wraps all the way around here, and it's a closed shackle lock. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. I quite like these. I'd be interested to know if you do too, so leave me a comment below and let me know. Okay, I'll see you all next time.